onto the video in an interesting way. So here I am in the Talbot Eatery, all alone. And guess what time it is? It's 3 in the morning. I need to stop with these fancy intros, but honestly, I can't help myself. That's just how it is. So, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you. This is my last late assignment, believe it or not. I wanted to remind you guys that there's chapters to the video, so you can skip ahead. It's in the timeline of the video and it's labeled, so you can see every little part of the video. It's also in the description below, along with the YouTube links to the original clips that I used in this video. All right, let's start with clip number 1 from 1999's Music of the Heart, starring Meryl Streep. Here's some context. Roberta, played by Meryl Streep, is a violin teacher and she was betrayed by her husband and she gets a new job as a music teacher in a school with underprivileged students. She's still dealing with the aftermath of not having her husband around, and let's just take a watch.
I want everybody to put your right foot on a tile, and then you put your left foot on a line, see? Because we're trying to make a box with our feet, okay? Lucy, you want to leave the class right now? Yeah, because I'm trying to make you stand strong, see? So strong and balanced that if I tried to push you over, I couldn't do it. See? If you were standing strong, I couldn't push you. Hey, Sean, hey, James, now cut it out. Where, anybody seen Naeem?
I saw him this morning, but he's not here.
I know he's not here, that's why I asked you. See? Okay, good. You're not standing strong, see? See how I could push you? That's because your feet are not centered. Somebody bring me a chair, okay? Guadalupe, I think it would be a good idea for you to sit. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Deshawn. Now, who can I yell at?
Hey, Naeem! Where were you today? I can't be involved in class anymore.
Why not?
My mother won't let me.
Why?
My son's got more important things to do than learn dead white men's music.
They're gonna learn Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
How many black classical composers can you name? How many black classical violinists do you know?
Well, that doesn't mean that's the way it should be. I mean, Naeem's just learning to play music. He makes him feel good about himself. What does it matter who wrote it?
Please, Mom, can I be in the class?
Look, I've seen this before. You white women come up here and think you can rescue our poor inner city children who never asked to be rescued in the first place. No, thank you. Come on. Don't look back at her. Turn your head around.
Now, why did I choose this video? I'd say this video is a pretty problematic way of teaching. Where did Roberta go wrong? Well, when Roberta says,
You want to leave the class right now?
I hate it. I hate when teachers use that sarcastic tone. Even if you're using a sarcastic tone in like a funny haha way, it can still hurt people's feelings. Seriously, going back to this, use your kindness. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't use the sarcastic tone, no matter how much these children are making you go crazy. Just continue to show them love and kindness. Even if they're goofing off, they're children. Okay, next.
Hey, good.
No! Why? Why would you push a child? Are you kidding me? Don't push kids. No matter if you're trying to set an example or not, don't push. And there's a thing I learned in choir at Western, a new thing. Instead of saying, stand up, say, stand as you are able. Because not everybody can stand. You don't know the full story. You don't know who can stand. You don't know if someone has a bad leg. So don't force people to have proper posture. Learn with your student. Learn everybody's challenges. Learn how to work with them. Come on, Meryl Streep. But you know, at least Meryl corrects herself at the end when she asks for a chair. Maybe like figure that out before you go to school. Do your research. Come on. Next.
My son's got more important things to do than learn dead white men's music. How many black classical composers can you name? How many black classical violinists do you know?
What does it matter who wrote it?
This sounds very familiar to what we were learning in class. Yeah, you shouldn't fully disregard all of the dead white composers, but if you have a class full of underprivileged students, most of them being part of the BIPOC community, it's very beneficial to show them the BIPOC music artists. Introduce that into your lessons. There's so many black artists and composers. A quick Google search away. Like we learned in class already, we need to represent all students. Come on, Meryl Streep. Ugh. She needs to, I hate to use this word, but Meryl needs to diversify her musical repertoire. It was the 90s, but like, come on. That was like 20 years ago. That's it for that first clip. Some main takeaways from that. Use kindness and caring instead of sarcasm, because sarcasm can still hurt people even if you're trying to be funny, or if you're trying to be strict with it, just be kind. Also, remember to learn about your students and their challenges so you can teach them accordingly. Then you can teach in a way that's accessible to everybody. All right, let's move on to the next clip because it's 3 a.m. and I want to go to sleep tonight. This next clip is from a 2010 unrated French indie film called Gainsbourg, A Heroic Life. Some context, Serge Gainsbourg is a famous French singer, and this was during World War II, and the children who he's going to teach are all orphans because their parents did not make it back home. Let's take a watch.
Vous connaissez le folklore yiddish?
Bon, ben, un peu, hein, des airs russes surtout et du jazz.
Je vous recommande de faire preuve de tact, d'éviter les pitreries. Il s'agit d'enfants fragiles.
Ah, ils sont malades, ça, on m'avait pas prévenu.
Nous recueillons les gamins dont aucun parent n'est revenu des camps allemands. C'est difficile de décrire ces enfants. Parfois, ils sont comme pétrifiés.
Non, c'est pas pour moi, désolé.
Vous ne voulez pas essayer de passer un moment avec eux, juste aujourd'hui, pour me dépanner?
Allez, allez, allez! Bonjour, je m'appelle Lucien, prenez vos instruments. Chut. Alors, ce que vous avez appris.
It's crazy what you can find when you go to the second page of the Google search results, when you search up music teacher movie scene. Second page. You can find some wild things on the second page. But even though this was a bit of a weird scene, I do believe there's some good teaching used in it. Right off the bat, you see this caricature of this authoritarian figure. Push him into the classroom after saying, hey, don't clown around. Now, you know what he does? He goofs around. He goes against the curriculum. In this clip, it was in a bit of a perfect world. All the students seemed to be in tune, and they just knew how to make this beautiful, upbeat tempo song. That's not how it is in the real world, but still, Serge creates an open environment for students to collaborate and to make music together without a strict curriculum. That's the beauty of music. You can do that. You don't need a curriculum. You can just make noise and learn how to make it sound good. And I guess these students knew what they were doing. Serge had fun with them. He understands what these children have been through. And he hopefully, in that brief moment, made them forget why they're even in that school to begin with. Music brought them together for this brief moment. Some main takeaways of this video: you gotta stray away from the curriculum. Those evil caricature white men. Stay away from them. They're pretty scary. And we gotta stray away from the curriculum. This curriculum is outdated and we can do better. Another reminder, have more fun with music. Music is so fun. Music is collaborative. Less solos, more making music, right? That was one of the most enjoyable parts that I missed from high school music. We used to all get together and sing around the piano a new piece of music as a class. We were learning to harmonize and blend together. That's the beauty of music. Performing together. All right, I got nothing more to say. I don't have a lengthy outro this time because I don't need one, and I need to edit this video, and my nose is itchy. Have a lovely day. I'm so happy this is my last late assignment. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.